coming to you live from Polk County, Florida. I am just completed day 2 of Guardian training. Wanted to share some thoughts on that. Another really long day. We spent 8 hours going through the legal module, where we go through and understand the laws that govern what guardians can and can't do. We learned a little bit about law enforcement and some of the rules and restrictions. We started the day talking about the U.S. Constitution, particularly the First, Fourth, and the 14th Amendments. Spent some time going through that. We also looked at the Florida statutes that govern use of force and what's reasonable, what isn't reasonable, and so spent a good deal of time going through that. I won't bore you with all of the details around that, but suffice it to say that the trainers we had today were just phenomenal, excellent law enforcement officers. Probably at least 50 years of experience between them, seen a lot, done a lot, and really understood the law, and it was just phenomenal. Can't say enough about them. Good day, exhausting. Had to learn a lot about what is acceptable and what isn't. And again, I'm not going to go through in much detail. I would encourage you to read if you're interested, to read the Florida statute. You can find out pretty much everything that guardians are responsible for there. So I won't go into too much detail there, but I'm, as I talked about yesterday, we were supposed to pick 3 things we're grateful for. Today, I'm going to say, number 1, I'm grateful for the Constitution. Phenomenal document that really protects our freedoms and protects our rights. I'm grateful for law enforcement organizations that understand those rights and protect them. Number 3, I'm grateful for the guardians that are participating in this training, in the program, and we talked a lot today about their motivations for being here. And obviously, without disclosing anything personal about any of them, what I can tell you is they're all here for the right reasons. They were heavily impacted by what happened in Parkland. Very concerned for the safety of the students in their classrooms, and these are educators and others that are ready to step up and be that last line of defense, and I'm grateful for their willingness to do that. I'm grateful that they've raised their hands and said, I'll be the one. I'm not going to let an attacker come into my school and carry out their evil plans. They're willing to disrupt those evil plans and go to the gunfire, go to where the active assailant is, and stop them. And they're prepared to use deadly force to do that. And so I'm grateful for educators that are willing to take on that responsibility, in addition to the difficult job that they have. So that was it for, I'll keep this one short today. That was it for legal. Tomorrow we start firearms training. So a couple of days of class and theory and learning more about firearms, and there'll be a lot of class time. And then Friday is the first day we hit the range to start working on that, and over 100 hours, as I said, of firearms training. So I'm excited to get started with that tomorrow, and looking forward to meeting the trainers tomorrow. I'm sure they'll be just as excellent as the ones we've had on day 1 and day 2. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much. Hopefully these videos, you find them useful or helpful and interesting. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments or reply to me on Twitter, and I'd be happy to answer those tomorrow. Thank you.